Hello, my algebra and geometry peeps. Hope you all are doing well. Today we're going to do a quick and easy review of slope-intercept form, which is an equation of a line that I think most people remember. It's the one that's y equals mx plus b. So, 4 quick examples, okay? Make sure you pay attention to the directions. This says to graph the equation. So, to graph the equation, we're going to need to know what is the slope and what is the y-intercept. So, y equals mx plus b is slope-intercept form, where m is the coefficient in front of the x. So in this case, m is -2, right here. And b is the constant, including the sign. And something I failed to say is that's only true that m and b are those numbers if y is by itself, which y is by itself in this example. So we're going to start by graphing the y-intercept, right? Make sure that's on the y-axis, which is this guy, okay? So we're going to graph y is 5. So I'm going to go up 5 and put a point right on the y-axis at 5. Maybe I'm going to do that. Let's see. Let me see if I can make this a little bigger because I can't seem to get that to work very well. All right, point right at 5. Yay, I did it. Now my slope is -2, but you know that slope is supposed to be 2 numbers, rise over run. So we're going to change that to -2 over 1. Okay, and since it's negative, I'll go down 2 and always go to the right, the bottom number. So I'm going to go down 2, right 1, from that point that we already made. So from this point at 5, I'm going to go down 2 and right 1. Down 2, right 1. Down 2, right 1. You can do it as many times as you want. You only had to do it once. Okay? Then connect those points with a straight line. That might be a wishful thinking in my case with this computer, but I shall try. Hey, not bad. I'm pretty proud of myself. And there's the equation of the line. Okay? Always double check. This has a negative slope, and my line goes downhill. Okay, that's the most common mistake, to mess up the uphill and downhill. Negative slope means downhill line. Okay? If you always go up or down first and always go to the right, the bottom number, that'll work out. But just in case, make sure you double check. Negative slope, downhill line. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Let me do another example. All right, this one starts at, it has a y-intercept of -1. So this is my y-intercept of -1. So I'm going to put a point at -1. Make it bigger again. And then my slope is 4/5. So I'm going to go up 4 and right 5 from that point -1. So from -1, I'm going to go up 4 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4. And over 5 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now I'm going to try to connect those 2 points with a straight line. Now, if you want to make it a little bit more precise, you can also go backwards following the same pattern. Down 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and left 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the points, though, that I'm going to connect are going to be the endings of that counting, the rise and the run. Connect those points. Okay? This one has a positive slope, positive 4/5, and an uphill line. Okay, for the next one, don't confuse this with what we did yesterday where we just said find the slope. This time they want us to write the equation of the line. Well, that just means we're going to write it in the form y equals mx plus b. And in order to do that, I need to know 2 things. I need to know m and I need to know b. Okay? B is where it crosses the y-axis. So where the line crosses the y-axis, which is right here at 2. Okay, this one crosses at a positive 2 right there. So b is 2. M is the slope. Now you have to find 2 points that you can read off of this line in order to figure out the slope. First, make sure you notice that this is an uphill line, so I know my slope is a positive number. I've got 1 point, which we already found. I need to find another point that it is on, like the corner of a box. This point here is no good. It's not at the corner of a box. This one's no good. It's not at the corner. But this one, right where the arrow is right on the corner of a box. So count the rise and the run from those 2 points. From my y-intercept, okay, from here to here. So it looks like I went up 3 and right 2. And then just remember to put it back into the equation, okay? Y equals 3/2 x plus 2 is the answer. They didn't say just find the slope. They said write the equation of the line. Okay, one more example. Write the equation of the line. Again, we need two things. I need m and I need b so that I can fill in y equals mx plus b. Okay, I'll find b first. B is my y-intercept, right where it crosses the y-axis, which for this one is at 3. M is my slope. It's uphill again, so it's positive. Find another point that crosses right at the corner of a square, and I can see it right here. Let me see if I can touch it, though. I keep missing it. Let me zoom in. Eek. Okay, I'm trying to get this point right. I'm close enough. Count the rise and the run. Looks like it's up 1 and over 4. So up 1, right 4. Remember, rise on top and then the run. Rise 1, run 4. So my equation of that line would be y equals 1/4 x plus 3. Okay, hopefully you guys remember how to do that. It's not too bad. It's pretty easy. Hope you all are doing well. Today you're going to have a worksheet on that. Tomorrow is a practice quiz. The practice quiz is not optional, guys. I want you to do that every time, and it's real short. I've been keeping the assignments as short as I possibly can. So Thursday's a practice quiz and actual quiz on Friday. Let me know if you're having any trouble. Good luck.